So let's talk about some safety tips. First of all, don't be a soft target. That's an easy target. Don't make yourself look like simple prey for somebody. Typically, bad guys are not sophisticated, well-thought-out individuals. They don't usually have a plan. They tend to be opportunistic. So if you give them the opportunity, they may take it. So don't give them the opportunity. We get attached to our possessions. You know, if we're walking out and we're carrying these phones and these bags and everything with us, fumbling for our keys, we have a tendency to try to want to hang on to them or swarm down if a fight should happen. Let those possessions go. They don't need to be there. Possessions can be replaced. People can't. Walk with purpose and confidence. Don't shuffle around. Don't look at your feet. You know, eyes up. Engage people with your eyes. Let them know that you're paying attention to them. You don't have to be like, hey, you know, none of that. But I mean, just, you know, pay attention to them so they know who you are and that you're paying attention to them and everybody's acknowledging this. Do these people look like they're trying to pump themselves up? Are they starting to get an aggressive body posture? You see someone doing like this or pumping themselves up. Mentally, they're psyching themselves out to do something. You see people with big exaggerated movements like they're doing this or they're pointing at you and that kind of thing. Those types of movements in the right context and, you know, a frustrated face or something, that's a precursor to violence. You need to be paying attention to those. You may not need to leave the whole vicinity, but maybe give yourself quite a bit more distance, put some things in between you and that situation or whatever it would be. And if those actions are directed at you, diffuse them and get away. Defensive driving, just a quick tip on that. If you think you're being followed, first of all, you need to watch the 2 or 3 cars behind you because even the stupidest of criminals know that you don't follow the car right behind them. We all watch TV, so you watch the 2 cars behind you, make sure you're not being followed. The way to understand if you're being followed or not is make 3 or 4 right turns. That usually will get you back on the same route you were going, and if those same cars are the same thing all the way through, then you have a pretty good idea you may be being followed. Do not go home. Home is not a safe haven at that point. You're leading them to the family. So go to a police station, fire station, I don't care, pull up next to a law enforcement person, you know, get yourself out of that situation. If you're walking to your car, always pay attention to my car. I'm looking to see if there's some body damage to it, if there's anything hanging underneath it, if there's anybody hanging out underneath it, if I've got debris behind my tires. If I know that if I see debris or I miss the debris behind my tires, but I get a tire popped, I can drive down the road and I can be stranded. At night, if you're walking to your car, you're kind of in a dark area, set your car alarm off. First of all, if there is somebody underneath the car, it's going to scare the heck out of them. And second of all, the headlights and the taillights will help illuminate to see if there's anything else around there. The deal is, once you start establishing what's normal in your surrounding, the stuff that doesn't fit in starts popping out a lot quicker.